Hey, what's up guys? My name is Ryan. Today we are going to be checking out the NuPhy Air75 V2 keyboard. This is a mechanical keyboard from NuPhy. This one comes in iconic white. I spec'd it out with cowberry switches, and it comes with custom shine through keycaps. This keyboard retails for $129.95. If you guys are interested, I'll leave links to that in the description below. You can check that out later. But first, let's get into the stuff that comes in the box. So in the box, you're going to get a NuPhy Air75 V2 keyboard, and you're going to get a USB-C to Type A cable, and you're also going to get a little 2.4 gigahertz receiver, some extra keycaps if you want to swap it in and off of the keyboard. You also get extra switches to kind of like play with or try out on your keyboard if you like, and you also get a switch puller so that you can actually pull the keys off of the keyboard. You also get a sticker set, quick start guide, and a Q&A pamphlet. As for the design, the keyboard features an aluminum finish on the top. Is painted white. Well, mine is painted white. You can also get it in different variants or different colors. And on the back, you have see-through ABS plastic, so you can really see what's going on the inside of the keyboard. But you also got this little kickstand that you can elevate your keyboard with, and you also got the silver-plated like plate right here. I don't think it's actually like stainless steel or anything like that. You also got these rubber feet on the bottom. They do fit perfectly into the grooves of my MacBook, my 14-inch MacBook Pro. They also fit on a 16-inch MacBook Pro, so these kind of like just sit perfectly in place on a MacBook. So if you're planning on getting this to put on top of your MacBook in place of your stock keyboard, this would be perfect. This keyboard also comes with double shot keycaps. So double shot keycaps in a sense are like two different pieces of plastic that are molded together. So the little symbols on the keyboard and the housing itself, they're actually two different materials. They punch out the symbol and then they mold the plastic symbol into the keyboard. You get a keycap that is more reliable, lasts longer than a keycap that has the symbol etched onto it. It's just two different materials. It goes all the way through the keycap. This keyboard features a ANSI 75% layout. You get 84 keys to mess with. It comes with RGB backlight, and it has 40 different lighting modes, and it also comes with low profile mechanical switches. They are hot swappable, so you can swap them out with any mechanical switches that fit into this kind of profile keyboard. This keyboard also has N-key rollover support, so if you need to make simultaneous key presses in some type of MMO or whatever game application you're using, you can do that on this keyboard. You're not gonna have to let go of your keystrokes before having to press another keystroke. But this keyboard is compatible with Mac OS, Windows, Linux, Android, and iOS, so you can go ahead and pair it via Bluetooth, or if you're just using a desktop, or you can just pair it with a dongle that it comes with, or just wire it up. And the neat thing about this is it also has a physical switch to switch between like a Windows mode and a Mac OS mode. It helps, because these buttons right here, they're all different on both of these two different operating systems. As for the typing experience, you get some NSA low profile keycaps. I think these are specific to NuPhy. I don't see any other company having NSA keycaps. I see SA keycaps, but with these keycaps, you're gonna have a nice curve to them. Your fingers will rest comfy on them, and you're gonna get effortless typing. You're not gonna feel like you're having to like make a full press all day, every day. But I did equip these with cowberry switches. These switches specifically are linear. You're gonna get consistent, smooth keystrokes. I'm not gonna have to press too hard to register a keystroke. It feels really good to type with. It sounds really good. But the key travel is pretty short. It's perfect for gaming, perfect for work. I primarily use this for work and editing video with my MacBook Pro. As for the performance, there's not really much to say about the performance. I guess you would say that it's very responsive. Performance perspective, it's really responsive. These come with a 1000 hertz polling rate, so that's like the bare minimum you need for gaming. So For me, it is responsive enough to where I feel comfortable enough playing a game of Warzone with this, or, you know, just doing some keyboarding at work, you know, because I do a lot of data entry and I do a lot of copying and pasting. So this keyboard is perfect just for that. It's not gonna lag on you. It's not gonna have that bad latency when you're using it. This keyboard does have a 2.4 gigahertz mode, which offers the 1000 hertz polling. If you also want to go wired, you can too, and that will also give you 1000 hertz polling rate. If you don't have that option, or you would like to use Bluetooth instead, you can do that. You can pair it to, I think, 3 different Bluetooth devices. You can just do FN and then press 1 or hold 1 until the blue lights flash, and then pair it to whatever device you want to. But with Bluetooth 5.1, you're gonna get a polling rate of like 125 hertz. So it's almost a tenth of what you would get with Bluetooth versus a dongle. This keyboard does come equipped with a 4000 milliamp hour battery. NuPhy claims that you can get 35 to 57 hours of life out of this with the lights on, or you can get 220 hours with the lights off on this keyboard. For my personal usage, the RGB lights are always on, and the indicator lights, I have not tried to turn them off. I don't think you can turn them off anyways. Yeah, RGB lights help me work better. I always forget to turn this keyboard off at the end of the day too, and every morning it wakes up, it has enough juice to get me through the day. I probably charge this like maybe once every week and a half, and I have no problems just using this through the day, never turning it off, etc., etc. I'm pretty sure I would get more life out of this with the lights off. So far so good, no complaints here. These keyboards, these NuPhy keyboards also ship with QMK VIA firmwares. If it didn't have the VIA firmware, you just have to flash the keyboard every time you wanted to do custom keybinds. But with the VIA firmware, you're able to configure all the keybinds using a special configurator online, and you wouldn't have to flash the entire firmware of the keyboard. So that is really neat. Thumbs up, NuPhy. And as for the customization, you get hot swappable switches, you get custom keycaps. These are the custom shine through keycaps that I got from NuPhy. You get 40 different lighting modes and custom key bindings through that VIA firmware application that you can use to customize the key binds. Let's go through the pros and cons of this keyboard. Like, honestly, if I can be honest, I didn't know this had Bluetooth capability until I read the manual. So you might want to read the manual before you get into any product, guys. Nobody reads it, but I didn't know until I Googled it and read the manual. I like that this has Bluetooth capability alongside the 2.4 gigahertz dongle. It's very handy if I forget this keyboard dongle at home. I can just hook it up via Bluetooth. Another pro, it sits perfectly in place of your stock MacBook keyboard. It sits perfectly in place. Like when you're typing, it doesn't feel like it's gonna go slide up and down and mess with the keys on the keyboard itself. You can just place it on top of your laptop and use it in place of your keyboard, and it feels like a worthy replacement to the MacBook keyboard. The MacBook keyboards are already very good. I love these things, these magic keyboards, but going to a NuPhy keyboard, it just kind of takes it up a notch. You know, it's more comfortable to type on. You get that satisfying keystroke. If you're into the thock, you can customize it to where you get ultimate thockness. Yeah, and some of the cons of this keyboard is the sharp edges. They kind of ding easily. I've noticed this with most aluminum products that I've owned, like my 2016 MacBook Pro. It had really sharp aluminum edges, and it was just really prone to getting nicked. So maybe if these were a little more rounded, it will be less prone to getting nicks on the edges of the keyboard. But other than that, another con is that there's no option to turn off the LED indicators on the side of the keyboard. So maybe if someone would like to turn off all of the LEDs because they like to work in pitch darkness at their fingertips, they don't have that option here, but it'll be nice if they could. In conclusion, this is a very great low profile keyboard for work, for gaming. It's very lightweight. You got nice customization options with mechanical keyboards in general. You can swap out the keys. This one, you can swap out the switches, which is very handy. And if you guys need a 10 key function or numeric numpad, there is a NuPhy Air76, which I will be checking out in another video. That's a great option if you are looking for the same style of keyboard. Is basically the same thing but with more numpad at the end, so that you can do num keys for data entry and stuff like that. I know that's probably ideal if you're using this keyboard for work, but if you're gaming, get one of these, a NuPhy Air75. I'll leave a link to these in the description below. Bear in mind they are referral links, They are affiliate links, and any purchase made today from this video will go towards supporting the channel. Let me know down below if you have any questions regarding this keyboard. I will be more than glad to answer your questions, and I will see you guys in the next video.